All right, and everyone, welcome to the Hot Zone. We are right here at our studios, Ramey Restaurant in New York City. I am your host, Jason Robinson, and I am joined alongside by a very special guest in the Hot Zone this week. He is the mastermind and manager of the all-time selling highest woman group, Destiny Child and the father to superstar Beyonce, Mr. Mathew Knowles. How you doing?
Jason, how you doing? You know, I'm glad this is not the hot seat.
no, not the hot
this
seat.
is the hot zone.
You're in the hot zone.
In the hot zone.
In the hot zone.
That's my drop already.
There you go.
Hi, I'm Mathew Knowles, and I'm in the hot zone.
He did it. I was going to have him do it at the end, but he did it now.
Yeah,
so thank you.
Yeah,
exactly.
I had to do it my way. My way.
What basic things that you instilled in your children, Beyonce and Solange, that ensured that they would be successful as they are today?
That's interesting because all the things, the 10 traits in the book, most of those, if not all, that's what we instilled in our kids, starting with passion and doing what they were passionate about, not necessarily what dad and mom wanted you to be. And a lot of young people out there are forced to do things, peer pressure, parents, and not get to live their passion.
Right.
So we instill that. What is it that you enjoy doing? And I always say that had the kids said, Beyonce and Solange, you know, Kelly lived with us. Had they said, hey, Dad, I want to be a doctor, you know, knowing my personality, Jason,
All right.
I would have said, okay, go to med school. When you finish, we'll own a hospital.
Right.
You get that? We'll own a hospital.
That's right.
But, you know, it starts with passion. We instill that. And then work ethics. They saw their mom and dad work extremely hard. Tina she and I owned the top hair salon in Houston.
Oh, do you really? Okay.
Back then.
Okay.
Back then. It was called Headliners Hair Salon. Those of you in Houston, you know Headliners in the day. And so they saw, you know, I was the #1 sales rep at Xerox in the world in the medical division. So they saw their mom and dad, you know, wake up, show up, and work hard.
If you are passionate about what you do, you will never work a day in your life. Is that how you?
So I gotta help Jason on the quote.
Okay, help me.
The quote is, if you live your passion, you'll never work a day in your life. See, I've learned to put emphasis on live and never.
Right. What is the main focus of DNA of Achievers? What's the main focus that you want people to get from that?
Well, the main thing is you have to, this passion, this thing called passion, the thing that energizes you, the thing that you are passionate, that gives you hope, joy, excitement. That's what passion, that thing that you go to bed at night and then you say, man, I can't wait. The thing on the weekend you say, I can't wait till Monday. I can't wait to do it. That's passion. I'm sure you have passion.
Got a lot of passion.
What's your passion, Jason?
Speaking of people like yourself, successful people, making it happen, entertaining, and getting the news out to the people out there. That's what I love, and I do it every day, and I love it, and I work hard. I juggle a little bit here and there, but that's what we got to do.
See, my passion is to educate and motivate in the areas of entrepreneurship and entertainment. And I challenge people. You have to be able to immediately know your passion and say it and be able to express it and verbalize it. And this book has work areas at the end of every chapter that you get to work on. Hey, let me really make sure I understood this chapter. It's a workbook as well.
Tell us about, obviously, like we said earlier, the mastermind behind the biggest selling group of all time, Destiny's Child. How was that experience for you, and do you feel that was one of your greatest professional achievements?
No. My greatest professional achievement was the first year I was a #1 sales rep at Xerox Medical System.
Okay.
You know, I have to say, I had incredible talent with Destiny's Child, and that was difficult. Those ladies have extreme work ethics. They're smart, passionate, all the things in the 10 traits.
Did you know, listening and seeing Beyonce grow up, did you know that because of her DNA that she was going to be the huge superstar that she is today? Did you know that?
Not when she was that young.
Okay.
I knew she was passionate about it.
Right.
But at that young age, it was still in the preparation, giving her all the tools that she needed.
Okay.
Vocal coaching, going to dance camps, and just surrounding her with letting her find her way if in fact this is what she was passionate about.
What happens if greatness and success is not in my DNA? Am I going to be doomed to be a failure?
No. I'm glad you asked that, because when I speak in this book of DNA of achievers, it's not a figurative.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that inside of all of us, from a professional basis, successful people have these 10 traits that make them up as people. It's not a molecular type of DNA.
If I don't have those traits, do I still have a chance of being successful?
Absolutely do.
Okay.
You absolutely do.
Okay, so there's still a chance for me.
Yes, there's a chance for you because you already are successful.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you have the hot zone. The hot zone.
Exactly. What art is coming out today that you think might have that spark to be the next big thing?
Yeah, Blush Music.
Blush Music.
Blush Music is my girls group.
Okay.
And they're different. You know, it's 2 rappers and a vocalist.
All right. That is different.
Yeah, they're defined as a hip hop group.
Okay.
1 year they've been in artist development. Because I believe in artist development, and that's key. There's a lot to learn in this business.
Okay.
A lot to learn. From a business standpoint, from a creative standpoint, from artistic standpoint, a lot to learn.
Okay.
And so they're learning. They're learning, and they are in the studio, almost finished.
Great.
Working on putting their show together.
All right.
I believe live performance and live entertainment is key and critical to build that fan base as well.
Okay.
And so you'll hear more about Blush Music.
So you're managing them right now. Do you ever feel like a little sad because you're not managing Beyonce anymore?
I feel a little relieved, quite frankly.
What, the pressure's off?
Oh yeah, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure. I admire. I know what managing an icon is different than managing a new artist. When the whole world is watching, you can't make mistakes. You know, you got to think of, I teach this at Texas Southern. You know, you're just looking at a tour and all the things that can go wrong. From the stage slippery and artist falls. You know, it's a lot that can go wrong. Wow. There's a lot that can go wrong on launching an album.
Okay.
Picking the right single, making sure the record label does what they're supposed to do.
Okay.
That's a lot of pressure when it's iconic.
Okay.
I'm so happy that Beyonce and Solange, you know, they grew up, and we talked about their DNA.
Yeah.
Right? And when it comes to professionalism. And they have a great team. 70% of Beyonce's staff, and she has an incredible team of people, they all work with me, work for me in some cases, most of them.
Can we see, Matthew, a reunion of Destiny's Child sometime down the line? Come on, you give us the scoop, man.
Hey, I hope so. I hope so. I hope it's within the next 3 to 5 years.
Okay.
And for a number of reasons. I think as you get older, the window shuts on everybody.
Yeah.
And it doesn't necessarily shut on some people. It just closes a little bit.
A little bit. Well, listen, you're doing your thing.
Wait, don't tell me we're over. This is
I got another question.
No,
but when you turn on the radio, before you go, what does Mathew Knowles listen to? The music executive. What do you listen to? What are you listening to on the radio right now?
So there's a new station in Houston, and it's old school hip hop.
Okay.
And so that's what I'm listening to.
Who are some of the rappers out today that you think is really doing their thing?
Blush Music. Next question.
There's another rapper out there is doing things as well.
Blush Music.
You like Jay-Z?
Jay-Z featuring Blush Music.
Oh, okay. He's the feature of Blush Music, not by himself.
Blush Music featuring Jay-Z.
When you met Jay, did you say, man, this is a good man for my little girl?
Hey, I've said this over and over. If my daughters are happy, I'm ecstatic. That's what parents are supposed to do, Jason.
You know you had the shotgun ready.
No, not at all.
It's all good.
Not me, brother. Not me.
Well, seriously, I wish you so much success on your book. It's already doing great, like we said, #1 on Amazon, and you've got the seminars coming up, and you're doing so much more. And I'll probably be harassing you for some information that I need as well.
Well, I want you to come down to Texas Southern University in Houston.
I'm gonna take you up on that. It's on camera.
And I'd love for you to talk to my class. I love that.
Oh, I would love to do that.
No, on the real.
Yeah.
They would love that. I know they would love that.
Well, Listen, thank you so much, Matthew, for joining us in the Hot Zone. He is the man. Make sure you go out and check out the book. Give us the name again. Let us know.
DNA of Achievers,
All right.
10 Traits of Highly Successful Professionals. And I'm Mathew Knowles, and I'm here with Jason at the Hot Zone.
Until then, next week, check out stories and interviews just like this with big men like Mathew Knowles on thehotzoneusa.com. Take care, guys. See you next time.